Yes, very good evening, everyone. Okay, I can see some who joined yesterday. So I think Kabita, you are there. Alekia, I remember you joined day one, right? Am I right, Alekia?
Mm. Yeah, today is my demo session, ma'am.
First day. Okay.
Yes,
So
demo class.
yeah, first demo. First demo. Okay.
Yes.
So Amika, what about you?
Yeah, already joined day one.
Yesterday you didn't join. Okay.
Yes.
Have you gone through the recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So, guys, there is, in order to clear this confusion, our demo we are giving is 3 days demo. Okay, 3 days demo. So, we have already started 2 days demo. So yesterday and day before yesterday, demo is already done. The most important points we discussed in our day one, followed by that we have also discussed in our day two. So whosoever has enrolled today only, joined today only, I wanted you guys to go through the previous two recordings because those are mandatory recordings to understand what is data analysis, why you have to join this course, what is the course durations, modules, and everything. Okay, and today we are getting into SQL. So before I take today's agenda, I just wanted to give last 2 days recap. And before that, anyone wanted to talk anything? Sharmin, I can see you have unmute yourself. Do you want to say something? Hi, Sharmin. Do you want to say something? Anyone? Alekia, Roshan, Varlakshmi. Varlakshmi, this is the first day you're joining, or have you joined day before yesterday also?
It is my first demo class.
Okay. So you guys have actually missed the important things. Can you guys go through the recordings, everyone? So let me go and take a recap what we discussed. Okay. Let me go and take a recap what we discussed. And based on that, we are going with today's session. Okay. So our day one, what we discussed is entire overview of data analysis. Like what is data analysis? Why you have to go for data analysis? And no, Sharmin, I couldn't hear you actually. I didn't, I'm not able to hear you, Sharmin. Okay. So please try to reconnect to your audio. So first day we discussed entire overview of data analysis, what it is, why data analysis, and how actually you're going to perform the report in data analysis in real time. This is the first thing we have discussed. After that, what are the different modules I'm covering? And third thing, what is the multiple job opportunities you are able to apply for. Not only data analyst, you can apply for Power BI developer, SQL developer, business analyst, MIS analyst. Overall, 5 job roles you will get, and I have already discussed in depth about this job roles. I wanted you guys to go through the day one recording. After this, we also explain the course duration, which can go from 2.5 to 3 months. 2.5 to 3 months, we will be completing of the course. And then we are going with, after this course duration, class timings. So the class timings is actual regular sessions are going to be started from tomorrow, and the class timings is 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. This is the actual regular sessions. And if in case if you have any time issues, we also have one more batch. One is your 10:30. Let me write one more batch timings here. We also have one more batch, which is 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. If you want, you can enroll there also, but two classes already got over in this batch. And this is a fresh batch getting started from tomorrow. Okay, this is the class timings where you can go and enroll. Then you have advantages. What are the advantages? Like you are getting recording access. This is the one of the biggest thing you are getting, and in between if you wanted to change the batch also, we are going to give you access, flexi batch we can give. To any problem you are facing, morning you want evening batch, still we are going to give you that access. These are the advantages. And then we learned about the entire learning process flow. We learned about entire learning process flow. The entire learning process flow is nothing but, here we start, one second, let me go to this PPT instead of writing. I just don't wanted to waste, today's demo I am supposed to say, right? So here the learning process flow is, first we are going to take your classroom sessions. Followed by that, you have assignments. This assignments is something you're going to perform individually. Once you perform these assignments and submit us, then you're getting the projects. So under projects, we are giving you three projects. What are those projects? I'm going to write now. Okay. Once the projects are done, and these projects you're going to perform a group. And once the projects are done, we will help you in resume building and interview questions preparation session. So we will help you how can you prepare interviews. Means it's not only we just give you interview questions booklet we will give you. It's not only like that, but few people might have experience. Few people is trying to switch from non-IT to IT. Few people are like, especially ladies like housewife, recently delivered, they took a career break. So in those cases, and few are freshers are not getting job, so how they have to put internship or freelancing, what kind of a thing they are supposed to do, like that we have 1 to 2 sessions on interview preparations. Then you guys say, ma'am, we are ready for a job, then we will go and we are ready to take a interview, and that is in your hands. It is optional. If you come and approach, I am ready for mock interview, let us know 48 hours before, then we will arrange someone who can help you in taking the mock interview. After that, you are going to get a feedback how you're actually able to clear the interview. Based on that feedback, you can go and prepare for your actual interviews, original interviews. And then DurgaSoft is going to provide you placement assistance. Clear? So far it is clear, learning process flow? Yes, Shermin, still I'm not able to hear you. Shermin, I am not able to hear you. Okay. And others are clear. Alekya, Kabita, Roshan, Saumika, Varalakshmi. Any doubts? This is a recap one. Okay, very good. So
Ma'am, for how long the recordings will be available? Like for how long I can access the recordings?
6 months.
For 6 months. Okay.
Yes.
And how about the job placement if I am not in India, if I actually I'm from US? Do you guys help for us to for the placements in US too?
I believe yes, but I wanted you to check with admin, or just give me end of the session. I'll check and let you know. Okay.
And
Which country it is? US?
US, where I'm
Okay.
from me and Lakshmi are from US.
You and Lakshmi from US. So if you're okay, I can keep you pause, and can I check right away and tell you?
That's fine. Yeah, you can let us know by the end of the session.
Yes.
And one more thing, ma'am, how about the certifications? Do you guys help for the certifications too?
Yeah, that is there. That is
Okay.
there. That is there for sure. So the thing here is Uh, the thing here is what I mean, Alekia, you are going to get course completion certificate from DurgaSoft, and apart from that, you wanted to perform something like get PL 300, Power BI, Microsoft certification. No, I will assist you. How can you clear your exams? I can suggest you books, and I'll give you some information. And we have different methods. How can you go? And because you know, right, that certificate has more and more value because you're from abroad, they will definitely consider your certification. Based on
Yes.
certifications, hirings will happen. It's not you
Yes.
have a certificate, you will get a job. But based on your certification, at least they will go and select your resume. Sometimes a competition, in a huge competition, they'll select your thing if you have a certification. And I'll definitely help you out. How can you do it? Definitely, I can do this for you. After that, you have from
And do I
Durga's.
need to pay for the certification too? Like the fees
DurgaSoft,
and
you
the.
don't have to pay, but PL 300, obviously, they are charging some dollars. You have to check Google. I don't know
Mhm.
US dollars how much it is.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Thank you.
here I know it's somewhere around 6K. So PL 300 certification cost in India is 4,800. But coming to USA, right? Uh,
Yes.
USA, I can see $165 USD. So you should think about it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But it's a very valid certification.
Okay.
Easily you can get a job.
What is that certification name, ma'am? Can you please tell me once again?
PL 300.
PL 300. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'll help you out, and you will have certification from DurgaSoft. From this certification also, you will get a this thing. There is a value if you're completing if you're having a course completion certificate from a very good institute like DurgaSoft, right? So that is also good. But if it is Microsoft certification, more good. A genuine answer I'm giving you. Okay. Yes. Are you clear now, Alekia? Okay. So this is what I explained day one, and let me also put, and we also concluded. Let me write this here. Let me write this here. 1 second. Just a second. So Alekia and Varlakshmi, I checked. You don't have. We are not providing placement assistance in abroad. It's only up to India. Okay. I checked it very quickly.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, but if you have a valuable course and if you get that kind of this thing, you can easily crack the interview. Okay, now the project we are giving you here is e-commerce and retail. I explained about this project as well, e-commerce and retail. And then you have finance and banking. Then you have your healthcare. Healthcare. So these are the three projects we are giving you. Okay, these are the three projects we are giving you. And after this three projects, learning process flow, this is all about your day one. And in day two, we were explaining about Power BI components. We were explaining about Power BI components, and we are trying to connect this components with the life cycle of data analysis, with the data analysis steps. Our day one, what we have learned, we have connected these components with it, and we also discussed Power BI user interface, like how many user interfaces are there. that is desktop and services. Please go through the recording. And we did a quick dashboard, using a quick dashboard in Power BI within 5 to 7 minutes, I believe. Correct? 5 to 7 minutes, I believe. Correct, Kabita? Kabita, do you remember? We did this? Can I get yes? No? Kabita? So guys, I'm audible, right? Kabita, you're there? Okay. So in this dashboard, what all we performed, this is what we performed. I have it in a sticky notes. So this is what we have performed. I wanted you guys to listen the recording. Okay, this is what we have performed. And the feature we used is Q&A, and data set we used is global superstore. And then what we did, the data source we used here is CSV file. So yesterday, this practicals we did it. So this was my day 2 recap. I know, guys, you will not understand this at this point. It is difficult to understand this, but I just take a recap so that you go and watch the recording and recollect it. Am I clear, everyone? Alekya, Shermin, Roshan, Saumika, Varlakshmi, everyone, are we good? Everyone, are we good? Shall we get into today's topic? Today's
Sure.
topic. So, this is what we did. So, the modules I am going to teach here is, Excel, Power BI, SQL, and Python. So, Power BI, yesterday I did. Power BI, I did it yesterday, right? Today, I'm going to do Excel practicals, which will hardly take 5 minutes. And then I'm going to talk about theory, SQL theory. Okay? It's not workshop, it's a demo. But in demo, I'm covering each and every module, Roshan. I'm covering each and every module, and you're getting links of previous recordings from DurgaSoft. Even your course content you're getting last 2 previous recordings. Please go through it. Okay? Yes. Now, day 3 we are going to learn here is SQL commands. SQL commands. SQL commands is nothing but theory, because in SQL, if I go and teach practicals, you will not understand. And then we are going to learn SQL background mechanism, and somewhat 5 or 10 minutes, we are going to look into Excel practicals. So this is our main motto to do today's one. Okay, this is our main motto to today's one. One is SQL commands, SQL background mechanism. How do SQL work in background? And then we are going to do Excel practicals, so that we are going to cover on each and every module the requirement. Yes, Roshan, batch is getting started from tomorrow. Okay, so guys, if you have to note down any points, please note down. I'm going to start off this in another 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. We are getting started with these 3 things. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for waiting. So let's get started. So Sharmin, you're using Mac, so Power BI will not support, but the other way you can use parallels. For parallels also you have to do a payment, I guess, Sharmin. Some you have to buy it. Parallels is something. So where you can go and enroll Roshan. So there is a link here along with the demo. Let me copy paste this one more time, which is showing if you have any consents to contact and where you can enroll. You just have to contact them. I have copy pasted. Can you see? I have copy pasted it. Roshan. Sherman, you're saying thanks? No problem. Okay. And where I enroll this batch? Okay. Yes. Let's get started. Today's topic, everyone. Kabita, Alekya, Sharmin, everyone ready, right? So to get this too, again, I'm saying go to the previous recordings. Those are very much important. So the charge is 12K. You can have seen, right? It's 12,000 only. Yes, if you miss anything, you will get recordings, video recordings you are getting, and you can access those recordings up to 6 months. Okay, and that comes under your advantage. Okay, so getting started with SQL commands now. Why am I teaching this SQL commands? First of all, you guys should know how does ma'am will teach the theory. So it is not only practicals. Yesterday I thought I teached practicals, but it's not only practicals. How we are going to learn theory is also most important thing. Okay. In SQL, showing syntax and showing you practicals is a little bit challenging. You'll not understand in day one. So that is why we are going with the theory concepts. That too very important concept called SQL commands. Okay. I'm also using Mac. Would you please share the link with me as well? Yes, Varalakshmi, can I know the link related to parallels, right? Once you enroll, I'm going to assist you what you have to do. Okay, Varalakshmi? Definitely, I'm going to help you. I will be sharing it. Yes. It's easy using parallels and you can do it, guys. Okay, fine. So we are getting starting up with our SQL commands. I choose to one of the most important thing because at least if you're not joining also, you're getting some knowledge out of this class. The most important thing, you're getting a knowledge of out of this and you will understand what is SQL by learning these commands. So before I get into what is SQL commands, let me tell you or teach you two things. One is SQL and another one is MySQL. So what is SQL, guys? SQL is nothing but structured query language. SQL is nothing but structured query language. MySQL is nothing but it is a tool where you go and write. It's a tool where we write this SQL language inside the, or we can call it as SQL queries inside this tool. Inside this tools. So structured query language is also known as structured query language is known as a programming language. Just how our English looks like that only this SQL is also be written like, select star from employees, select star from employees where salary is greater than 10,000. Like that, it is very much common, similar to our English. And this language we are going to write in a tool called MySQL. And if you learn this MySQL, it is going to be very easy for you to master the SQL Server, Oracle, FoxPro, and whatever you want. Okay, so that is what your SQL and MySQL a tool. Now, we are getting into a new concept called SQL commands. Under SQL commands, we are going to learn multiple things. Now, guys, tell me, what is a SQL command? What is a SQL command basically? Yes, what is a, sorry, not SQL command. What is the commands? Commands is nothing but instructions. Commands is nothing but instructions. So if you are learning this SQL commands, this instruction, you are going to use this SQL commands throughout the SQL. Throughout this commands you are going to use throughout the SQL till where you are using this MySQL, SQL Server, Foxproof, whichever tool doing your SQL, this programming language, till when you use in your life. If you're using this lifetime, then you are going to use this SQL commands also lifetime. So that much vital role it plays in SQL. That is why I choose this topic to explain you in the demo session. Okay, in SQL commands you have a 5 different types. So first one here is DDL commands. The first one here is DDL commands. DDL commands is nothing but which is known as data definition language. DDL commands full form is a data definition language. And why do we use it? Is for we use this commands for the structure of the table, to know the structure of the table. Now under this commands we have sub commands. Under this commands we have sub commands which is known as create, alter, rename, truncate, drop. What we have? Create, alter, truncate, rename and drop. So what I'm saying, why do we use this DDL commands? To know the structure of the table. Now what is the structure? See, this is the structure. So inside this table, let's imagine you have 4 or 5 columns. Having this many columns, we will talk about the structure of the table. Now for example, whenever you are creating a new table with multiple columns, that thing creation is you are going to do with a command called create command. And whenever you wanted to alter this table, means you wanted to add one more extra column, it can be done with the help of alter. Or you wanted to delete this extra column or existing column, that can be done with alter. With the help of alter, you can change the data type, you can add the column, you can rename the table name, you can also remove the column name. So doing some alteration to this structure is known as alter. Then rename is nothing but, for example, this table has a name as students. For this particular table which has students, you wanted to change this table name to my class. You wanted to change this table students to the my class, that is known as your rename. Okay, and then you have truncate and drop. Truncate and drop is going to delete this table. Truncate and drop is going to delete the table, and one command among this is going to delete the structure of the table also. So something doing changes to the structure which is known as create, alter, rename, truncate, all this comes under your DDL commands, which is dealing with the structure. Now, if an interviewer is asking you what are DDL commands, you can quickly say this. Sometimes remembering 5 words, it can be difficult. So one trick I wanted to give here is you just recollect into your mind this as a Dr. Cat. Dr. Cat means D means drop, R means rename, C means create, A means alter, T means truncate. So in an interview, suddenly someone is asking what are DDL commands. Then you should say it deals with structure of the table and it is nothing but just you should not say Dr. Cat outside, recollect and just rename this one. Okay, am I clear with DDL commands, everyone? A quick thumbs up. A quick thumbs up saying yes. Okay, fine. So at last I will check your doubts. DML commands. We have the next one is DML commands, which is known as data manipulation language. Which is known as data manipulation language. So under this DML commands, the word itself saying it can do a manipulation means this DML commands is going to write something inside this table. Something means records. Okay, so DDL is talking about the structure. DML is going to write inside this table like this. Writing inside the table is known as DML commands, and under this it have a few sub commands. Okay, they are three. First one is insert, second one is update, third one is delete. Okay, for example, after creating a table like this, you wanted to insert some record. Means you have a student database here. You are supposed to write information inside that. Then you are going to use this insert like to insert a fresh record. Maybe you're saying the student ID is 1. His name is Raj. Okay, his age is 26 and he is a male. He enrolled for a course called SQL course. Like that, you're writing, inserting a fresh record is known as insert. Now, for example, by mistake, you have written Raj age is 26 instead of 28. So, after you realize you're trying to change some data inside the table, his age as 26 to 28, then you are going to use a command called update. Update command is going to do changes to the data inside the table. Then for some reason Raj is not existing as a student anymore. He left or something happened. He might have taken refund and he left, so he's not in our database. We don't need this person. You just wanted to delete this entire row. Then you're going to use a command called delete. Delete command. Do you understood, guys? What is the what is insert, update, delete, and what is DML commands? Everyone? Sharmin, Alakya, Kabita, Roshan, Saumika, Varlakshmi. Are we good? I got only from Sharmin. Others didn't understood. Can we be interactive, guys? Kabita is saying yes, very good. What about Alakya, Varlakshmi, Saumika? Can I get response from your guys too?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm not able to sending thumbs up here. I don't know why.
No problem. Say yes. Why
Okay.
yes, yes. Respond as you want. You can unmute yourself and talk. I'll be happy if you guys are interacting. Right. End of the day, you guys should understand what I'm saying. Then only I am also happy for the day. Correct. Then the third thing we have here is DCL commands. Sorry, let me talk about DQL first. DQL commands. So DQL commands are nothing but data query language. DQL commands are nothing but data query language. Now, under this, we have only one command. So before I write about this command, under this command, we are going to, why do we use this command is, we use this command for reading purpose. You cannot edit it. It's always in your view mode for reading or to view purpose. So select command is the only command inside this DQL commands, means which is useful for reading purpose. You just go and fetch the data, whatever you want, you go and read. For example, you wanted to understand all the students' data, you just write select star from students. If you write select star from students, you can get all the data which is who all are enrolled. All of them data, which is useful for reading. So it don't stop here. The select command is going to be there like everywhere, even in your stored procedures, views, triggers, everywhere it is going to be there. So now here, whenever you're saying select star from students, and again, you wanted to see who enrolled for only data analysis instead of SQL, who enrolled for data analysis. So again, you're going to add something like this using where course equal to data analysis, where course is equal to data analysis. When you say out of this list, it is going to filter only those students who has enrolled for data analysis. Now, just imagine 80 students might have enrolled for data analysis, 80. But you wanted to see for payment details or for some details, you wanted to see first 10 students who got enrolled. So how you can write more? Along with this, you can go and add one more line called limit 10. So when you're saying, can you limit 10? First, how it will read? Select star means select all data from students. Whenever it is getting all data from there, it need who enrolled for the course called data analysis. After they have enrolled for data analysis, from there they wanted to limit it to only 10. Just 10. Out of them, only 10 they want, and you're getting output. Like this, select command will use multiple clauses. Where clause, limit clause, group by, order by. Multiple clauses it will use, and it is going to read the data. Am I understood? Everyone? Sharmin, Alekya, Kabita, Roshan, Saumika, Varlakshmi. Clear? Very good. Very good. I'm getting good responses. That's how I like the sessions to go on. Now, next comes here is the next command you have here is DCL commands, which means data control language. What it is? Data control language. So, this is going to deal with permissions. And guys, this one, as a developer, you should know what it is, but practically you're not going to do this. Practically, you're not going to do this. Under this, you have only two commands, grant and revoke. Maybe you guys ask, ma'am, then who is going to do this? So the person who is going to do here is, he is known as a DBA, a database administrator. But at least theoretically, you should have a knowledge of this data control language, DCL commands. So I'm telling you, now what is this grant and revoke? Okay, let's understand with one example. We have let's understand this is one organization. Now, in this organization, you have two different, one second. In this organization, you have two different tables. Okay. So not tables, two different departments. One department is your HR department and another department is your IT department. One department is your HR department and another department here is IT department. So let's say there is one employee who is already a part of this organization who is working for this HR department. So he have recently resigned. He has recently resigned from this company. So whenever he resigned, whatever the permissions he is having to this HR database, they are going to revoke it. Revoke is nothing but removing the access. Revoke is nothing but removing the access. Because if it's no more our employee, do we still give him access? No. So this one is done with the help of whom? DBA. DBA is going to remove the permissions. Like that, let's imagine there is another employee who recently joined this organization, and he joined to a department called IT department. And whenever we are joining, we have to give permissions. Giving permissions is nothing but granting the permission. Clear? Clear? Why you should know? Because whenever a new employee is coming, you should approach this DBA sometimes. Not all the time. It depends. You just approach your manager is also enough. But again, your manager is going to that particular department only, right? So that is why you should know this. DCL commands are nothing but data control language. Am I clear? Sharmin, Alekia, Kabita, Roshan, Saumika, Varlakshmi. That's a perfect. Now, last command, guys. Last command. So have patience. So the last one we have here is TCL commands. Okay. The last one we have here is TCL commands. The full form of this TCL commands is nothing but transaction control language. The full form of it is nothing but transaction control language. And this transaction control language is going to deal with commit and rollback things. So I'll explain you this. Now under this, we have overall 3 commands. Okay, under this we have overall 3 commands, and sometimes it is difficult to explain theoretically, but I'll try my level best. Okay, because you should know how much I'm trying to convey you a theory also. Sometimes understanding theory goes difficult. So one is commit, rollback, and save point. So save point, no guys, definitely we need practicals. I'm going to explain you this 2 terms. Okay, fine. So before I talk about this DCL commands, do you guys remember in my day 3 recap, I said I'm also going to explain you next topic called SQL background mechanism. So let me get into that now. So everyone focus on my audio. Meanwhile, I'm going to draw a picture here, but focus on my audio. Okay, I'm going to ask a very simple question now. I'm going to ask a very simple question now. Okay, the question here is, everyone have laptops, right? We have a laptop. Some in olden days we used to have systems. That's fine. So now, whenever you save any file, image or record, can I know where do you save it? Where do you save your files? Where do you save your files? Yes, whenever you save your files in drive, we can call it as hard drive, even hard disk. Yes, Sharmin, very good. So we are going to save it in a hard drive. Now tell me, you save it in a hard drive. Do you think this hard drive, hard disk is directly going to understand your language? Or you can understand the system language? I say no. It cannot understand our language. For that, we have one mediator between us and this hard drive. Then can I know who is that mediator? Who is that mediator who helps us to make the flow go in a smoother way? Who is that mediator? No, I'm not talking about SQL, Roshan. General, our laptops, local systems I'm talking about. General
Arithmetic,
question. Huh?
arithmetic language.
OS. Roshan is right.
Mm, mm.
OS. Now you got it? Someone said something arithmetic language. Do you understand? Is it Alekia?
Yes, yes.
So, OS. I think everyone would understand what is OS. What is the full form of OS now? Operating system. So, this OS acts like a mediator between us and hard drive, so that it will help to understand our language to hard drive and hard disk language to us. Right, this is what it is going to do, and we learned this in our school days, and obviously we'll forget things. Obviously, nowadays the generation is fast, and leave about the generation, our days are very busy. We don't know, we forget things what yesterday happened. So now this is belongs to our school days. Maybe it's a general thing. Daily we use our laptop. Sometimes we don't have the theoretical knowledge. That is fine. Okay, but now everyone understood OS is something which help hard disk and us to interact and make things work a smoother way. Now, in the same way, whenever you, now coming back to your SQL, whenever you're trying to save any file or insert any record, it is going to save in your hard drive, but with the help of a mediator called RDBMS. In MySQL, who is this mediator? RDBMS, and the full form of it is nothing but Relational Database Management System. The full form of this RDBM is nothing but Relational Database Management System. And whenever you pass some information, whenever you try to save something into your hard drive, this RDBMS is going to play like a mediator, and it will help hard drive to understand your language, and hard drive language will be understood to you also with the help of RDBMS. So OS is related to our general laptop. RDBMS is nothing but Relational Database Management System, which belongs to our MySQL. Got it, Roshan? MySQL. Now, how then you can see, ma'am, RDBMS, I understood why there is one more picture here. So the one more picture here is, this is nothing but which is known as your client software. Means here you are going to use two tools. One is MySQL Workbench, and another one is MySQL command line. And another one is MySQL command line. We are going to use two things, Workbench and command line. Workbench is your white screen, command line is a black screen. I'm going to install these two tools. So whatever the queries, okay, SQL queries are there, whatever SQL queries you're going to write here into this tool is going to pass to hard disk with the help of RDBMS. For example, you go and insert a record. Okay, you say insert into student values, open bracket, and you say one Raj, okay, and you write his age is 26 and he enrolled for MySQL. So if you're writing a record, this record, whatever you write here, no, into a workbench, it is going to be saved in your hard disk with the help of your RDBMS. Understood? In the same way, you wanted to read something, fetch something, you can see that output in this workbench. So whenever you write a query, let's understand, you wanted to read something. For reading, what we will use? We use select star from students. When you use this select star from students, you're trying to read the data. What happens? It will go and fetch data to you, but again the pattern goes like this. So RDBMS make understand hard disk, understand what it is, you will get data here, you will get data here, and you're able to read the data in this particular thing. Clear? So far it is clear? So far it is clear? Everyone, it is clear? Yes? Very good. Now, when you are going to introduce something called TCL commands, okay? Let me draw that picture. Whenever you are going to introduce a TCL commands, one second, guys. So, guys, whenever you introduce a TCL commands, which is actually known as a buffer or cache account. You guys might heard about this. So whenever you introduce this account, this record, no, whatever the record you're writing in this workbench, no, this record, instead of getting saved in your hard disk, instead of going here, it is going to be this record is going to be saved in your buffer or cache account. Now, what is this buffer or cache account? When you introduce your TCL commands, this auto commit will go off. Instead of going records here, it will go and create one account, buffer or cache account, and this record is going to be get saved where? Into your buffer and cache account. Here it will go. Now, you being a data analyst or a developer, you're getting a second chance. You're getting a second chance. If you think this record is useful, you go and save it permanently to hard disk. And if you think this record is not useful anymore, you will just remove it. So when you're permanently saving it to hard disk, that is known as commit. And when you remove it, that is known as your roll back. Am I clear? When you say commit, that is known as, so when you save it permanently to your hard disk, commit. If you want to remove it permanently, that is known as rollback. So this is known as a TCL command. Okay. What permission, Roshan, you're saying? Permission related to what? I didn't got your thing. So TCL commands is nothing but giving you second choice whether to accept those records or to remove those records. It will work on your DML commands only. Any doubts? Even if you're not understanding, that is fine. At least this part, because I already said, right? Understanding TCL commands theoretical part is very difficult, but practicals definitely I can make you understand. Okay. Anything to say on this particular point, everyone? Sharmin, Alekya, Kabita, Roshan, Saumika, Varlakshmi. Sharmin is good. Okay. What about you, Kabita, Roshan?
I'm good too, ma'am.
So everyone is good. So that's about your SQL, guys. So in our day 3, whatever I said, I have completed everything, but only Excel practicals is left. Okay, so just quickly, I'm not taking more time, 5 minutes. I just wanted to show you one formula, practicals. Okay, so let me go and share one file to you. 1 second. I have shared. You can also open that file and you can work once the session gets over because we are running out of the time. And immediately I have one more session as well. So through Drive, Kabita, in Google Drive, for example, I can show you. Recordings also Google Drive, data sets also Google Drive. See, my drive is ready open. So for example, if I have to show you Excel, see, this many already ready-made files are there. This many already ready-made files are there. See, exams, homeworks, anything are there. I'm going to give you access to this. See, for example, if I go and open this day 10, no, one file has multiple case scenarios. So this is nothing but VLOOKUP. When VLOOKUP, can you guys see how many are there? Match is there. Match position in another way. And VLOOKUP basic example. VLOOKUP with match. VLOOKUP with trim match if error. And how do you pull data from multiple tables, which is known as nested VLOOKUP. Then we cannot pull data from left side. It is talking about limitation. VLOOKUP with wildcards. So overall 6 scenarios are there only on VLOOKUP. We are not just saying this is VLOOKUP, this is index match, and we are just moving on. We are also giving you scenarios, and along with this, your first page is classroom, and second page you have data set, and you're supposed to do this homework. How do you get data? And you have a definition of each and everything. See, definition, syntax, VLOOKUP is not case sensitive, the disadvantage of it. Now we are saying we cannot pull data from left side for VLOOKUP. Then what you have to do, we are going to use index match. See, you have this many homeworks. VLOOKUP with the tricks and nested VLOOKUP. How can you actually combine data from multiple tables? Okay. Roshan, you need to talk related course. Means if you wanted to do enrollment, you can contact the DURGASOFT. Okay. I'm putting their number one more time. I'm putting their number one more time. Let me copy paste. One second. So can you see? You got their number. Just go and work on this one second. Okay, here you have whom to contact for enrollment related to course and everything. And anything, is it WhatsApp number? Yes. I, I don't think so. But okay, WhatsApp number, right? This is something I have to check with them. You have three numbers there. You can contact three numbers. But if you're from abroad, which one is the WhatsApp number? Let me check. Let me check because we dedicatedly follow one format. But if you wanted a WhatsApp number, let me check. I'll give you only that number now. Just a moment, Roshan. So all of the numbers have WhatsApp number. Take the first number as a priority, Roshan. I have sent you that one. Okay? Okay, Roshan? Sorry, Sherman. Sorry, Sherman. Okay? Yeah. Now let me go with this one example which will take only 2 to 3 minutes, guys. Just bear with me and I am done. Any doubts? I'm still giving you time to talk. Okay? So here this is a static example I wanted to do. You have this many things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns and some 10 records. In real time, just imagine there would be 30, 40 columns and lakhs of records. It's not like how do we practice here, it will be same there, right? Now, you wanted to get first name in a proper case. What is a proper case? Header being first name being capital, remaining letters are small. So you go and type like this, Swati and again Prakash. Just imagine if you keep typing like this, how much time it is going to take. It is going to take lot of time. So instead of that, what we can do here is go and type Swati first and just use a shortcut key called Control E. See what I have used? Control E. Control E is known as flash fill, which is going to deliver lakhs of rows of output in a seconds, but it is a static method. Not only this, see, we can also get a last name, Matam. Control E. He wanted his first name in capital letters. Okay. I'm just writing Swati. Control E. He wanted last name, comma, first name. So Matam, comma, Swati, controlling. And let's imagine you're working for an organization. In organization, there are thousands of employees. For all of them, you wanted to generate a mail ID like first name dot last name at the rate of domain.com. It can be hsbc.com, google.com, microsoft.com. It can be anything. So here I'll go and write Swati dot matam at the rate of gmail.com and say controlling. Got it? Got it, everyone? Clear? Shermin, Alekya, Kabita, Roshan, Saumika, Varlakshmi. Yes. So that's how you're able to do. So in this, you have multiple examples. Once you enroll, we are going to start off this and its limitations also here. Okay, I'm going to discuss in a further sessions. I have already provided you file. You can go and do this practicals. Now I'm giving you time. Just go and let me know. Ma'am, one question, if there is insertion or deletion in database, we need grant or revoke command first. We're not going to deal with grant and revoke. This grant and revoke is something DBS are doing. So you don't, that is like getting permissions to the databases. Okay. But insertion and deletions you can do using your DML commands. If you wanted to insert any record and do something, that can be done uh, with the help of DML. So we are not learning database administration work. So just ignore grant and revoke. Just understand what it is. That's all. Got it, Roshan? Okay. Tomorrow, right? 10:30 batch. We are 8:30 batch, right? You're enrolling to 8:30 batch, right? So we are starting off SQL. So you still have time. Yeah, you still have time. Yes, you can buy Windows. So you have 1 month time. SQL will be get supported in your Mac, so you don't have to worry about it. So have a plan of starting SQL. So you have 1 month time. So don't worry about it, Chairman. Okay. Yes, everything is going to start from scratch, basics to advanced tuition. You have a syllabus also there. You can go and check. Everything we are going to start with basic and advanced. So you don't have to have any prerequisites for that. You have to what recordings you want to watch. If it is a previous demo sessions, I want you to watch. But I didn't understand at what context you are saying, or I have to watch recording. So from tomorrow, maybe your question, right? From tomorrow, it is starting only. No, till today, it's only demo sessions. There is no connection with today's class and tomorrow's class and yesterday's class. From tomorrow, we are going to install your workbench, command line, introduction to SQL, and we are going to start off the sessions. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Sherman,
You
Sound.
just provided the Excel sheet, right?
Yes, I have provided an Excel sheet.
But how can
Sorry?
I'm still not familiar with all the shortcuts.
You're not familiar with?
Shortcuts of Excel shortcuts.
Mm-hmm. It's a extra knowledge. You're talking about this tab, shortcuts and navigations, right?
Yeah, in the
This is like giving you extra knowledge where you can read by yourself. But apart from that, we have many more to learn, and the rest of them I'm going to teach you. Okay, Samika?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
How am I going to get the access for all these documents?
In the Google Drive. I'm only going to give you that access, Alekia.
Did you share that Google Drive, ma'am, now?
No, not all the files. Only one Excel sheet I have sent you because you guys not yet enrolled, right? After enrollment, you are getting access.
Where did you send that Excel sheet, ma'am,
Yeah,
now?
yeah. In Zoom link I have sent. No, shall I send one
Hmm.
more time?
Yeah, let me see once.
In Zoom link, scroll of 8:35, I have sent it. Or
Okay,
let
I
me
will
see.
check.
You got it? Okay.
Day one Excel SX.
Correct. Only one file I have sent because in that particular thing I have teached you Flashfill so that you can do it by your own. But all files access you are going to get it tomorrow. I mean, once you guys get enrolled.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am the only instructor. So it's 10:30 to 11:30 batch, right, Sherman? Because there would be other trainers also, but 10:30 to 11:30 I am taking. 8:30 to 9:30 I am taking. These two batches are mine. If you want, you can. I'll just check with the team. You can, if you want, you can move to morning batch as well, as you wish, Sherman. If you are liking my classes and you wanted to attend my sessions only, then you should join either 10:30 morning batch or either 8:30 batch. And thanks for your compliment. Yeah. You want to move in morning batch 10:30? Yes, guys, please enroll. I'll talk regarding Kabita Sherman to everyone today itself after the session gets over. You guys can see you guys wanted to enroll for morning 10:30 batch. You can inform them. Definitely they are going to take you. Definitely they are going to take you and they are going to send you link. But one point, we have already completed 2 sessions and that are very basics. So you don't have to worry. I don't know about EMI option, Roshan. You have to check this regarding this to the DurgaSoft. Okay, Roshan?
So, ma'am, is there any other timings available? Like if those timings won't work out for me?
Varlakshmi, these are two timings I am taking. And yes, these are the only two I am taking. If you wanted some other instructor, you can ask the DurgaSoft. But they teach in their own method. See, these two are there. These two batches I can give you flexi access. This is from my side. This is from my side.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
No, Varalakshmi, it's not. Okay, I'm talking to you only, right? Yeah, 6 or 7 p.m. is not possible, but 1 hour 1 hour more than this is possible. 8:30 to 9:30. Roshan, you're laughing or you're crying, Roshan? Yeah. Anything else? I'm talking to you regarding you guys to admin team after this session. Whichever batch you want, please go and enroll. Basically, they'll give one batch access, but I'm going to talk regarding you. No, Saumika, it's Monday to Friday. We are going to cover a lot of content on Monday to Friday where you can do that practice on your Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else? All good? Hmm. All good? Can we have so yes, ma'am. Okay, then Bye for the day. I wish you liked the demo sessions and you wanted to continue further. I'm gonna talk regarding you guys to the admin team. Go and enroll yourself because both are the fresh batches, either morning, either evening. Later on, you will have my phone numbers also. If you want any flexi change, I'm gonna help you from my side. Okay, everyone, please go and enroll. The link is going to be changed. My phone number, you will get Kabita on your enrollment because I am not supposed to give it before enrollment. Okay? They are only going to share my phone number to you after you guys enroll. Okay? Chalo then. Bye everyone. Take care and good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Yeah.